The streets will never make you grow. It's not a seed, it's a gutter. There's no happy endings in this life. So this is my message to you. The streets will never love you back.
Pow. What's up, guys? Well, I figure let me come on. Let me give you a short story about Paulie Galino. A story I remember from back in the day. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I also wanted to say to all my subs out there, my followers, my Calandra family, I love you guys. I hope you're enjoying your weekend, spending it with people who care about you. Now, this is a story when me and Paulie G went on a double date. Before I get into it, let me just say this week, Tommy Days is going to come back. Monday night, 7 p.m., Tommy Days will be here, right here with me. And we're going to be talking about the old mob back in the day and the new mob, how it changed. The same thing, how things change in life, right? Things change all over the world. And the same thing with the mafia. The mafia changed. Now also, and then Thursday, I'm going to have a guy by the name of Joe Murray. Joe Murray is a defense attorney. He was once a cop, a boxer, and eventually he went to law school and became a defense attorney. So he'll be on here Thursday night, 7 p.m. I'll be talking with him. We'll go over some case law. We'll talk about his background, his career, and things like that. But I spoke with him earlier for about an hour, and just speaking about him, having an intelligent conversation about law and the federal law, the state law, how things are different. It's good to know attorneys, and they give you good advice. And also, I'm going to have Frank Calabrese. I'm in the process of reading Frank Calabrese's book. Let me share this book with you. It's called Operation Family Secrets. Now, Operation Family Secrets, this is a story about a father and son, where Frank Calabrese's father was a wise guy in the outfit in Chicago, a serious guy, might have had maybe 10 bodies, maybe even more, and a lot of betrayal. It's a sad story about a father and son, where Frank Calabrese has to make a decision and he has to testify against his father. Now, the father could have took all the heat and basically said, you know what, this is me. My son had nothing to do with this. I don't know too much about the case. I'm actually reading the book. It's a very exciting read. If you can, go to Amazon, pick it up. Frank Calabrese Jr., Operation Family Secrets. One day this week, he will be on. I will make a date and a time, and I'll put that on the post, and we'll figure that out. Now, look, also with YouTube, I want to give a shout out to, my people out there. Fatball Sicilian, always talking nice about me. He's always got my back. He proved his friendship, and my friendship is here also for him. Gunsmoke the Don, another good friend of mine, and all the YouTubers out there. I would love to network with all of you, from Larry Lawton to Michael Franzese to Sammy the Bull, even the people that don't like me, okay? I would like to network with you, because that's what it's all about. YouTube is about coming together, networking with each other, and building a channel, a brand, a platform, helping each other, helping other people. That's what life is all about. Because life is so short, by the time you know it, it goes by real quick. 52 years old, I look back, a lot of years I wasted. And I wish I would have done things differently, but I'm at a time right now. I'm in a place where I'm happy, I'm content, and I'm doing the right thing. I have a lot of good people around me, and I'm happy. So, Paulie Galino back in the day was he was a tough kid. He was also a handsome kid. All the girls loved him. And you know what? When you're growing up and you're a teenager, and let me just throw some photos out there. Here's one of me and Reynolds back in the day. That's me with the glasses. That's Tommy Reynolds. I think we're maybe 15, 16 years old over here. Now, we don't even know who we are back then, But here's a photo of Paulie G. Now, Paulie G was a handsome kid. All the girls loved him, okay? Not only was he handsome, he was a sharp kid. He was a tough kid. And in the neighborhood, when you're tough, you're handsome, and you're building a reputation, the girls love that. Now, let me get back to the story of Paulie Galino. What happens is me and Paulie G, we go on a double date, okay? As we go on a double date, now, Paulie G wants to get dressed nice, and he wants to style his hair, okay? Now, back in the day, you had all these hair gels, dippity-doo, some heavy, you had the strong stuff like the cement stuff. But anyway, so I go to the store. I say, you know what? I'll run to the store, get it for you. One of the CVS's, maybe I went into a drugstore or something. And I end up getting him a hair gel that is for black people, okay? So I don't know if it moistens your skin. I don't know what it is. But anyway, I give him the gel. It was a funny name. Don't remember. So he gets dressed. I go back to my house. At this time, I live on Avenue. And I get dressed up nice. I look good. Boom. Okay. We got to meet these two girls, okay? Paulie G had some Spanish girl, and she brought her friend. So I know the girls' names. I'm not going to mention them, okay? And we go on a double date. Now, Paulie G ends up using the gel that I give him, and it's on his hair. Now, this gel that I gave him was really bad. It's bad. Like his hair was all like, so he came out and his hair is all to the side, all the way down. I'm like, Paul, I said, why's your hair like that? He said, Jimmy, you gave me this gel. He says, I tried washing it out of my hair 3 times. He said, it won't come out. So he has to go on a date with the hair gel in his hair. Funny story. So we go on a date. We went somewhere in Bay Ridge. We walk in. As we walk in, there's some other people. It's a crowded place, okay? It was Ponte Vecchio's in Bay Ridge. It was a nice place. You had a couple of wise guys in there. They have good food. The place is actually still there. We walk in. There's a couple of guys we see. We walk over. We give them respect. How are you? Nice to see you, And we're sitting down with the girls, and they're looking at them. And the topic is, Paulie, what'd you do to your hair? And it's all slicked down to the side. And he's looking at me like he's mad, but he's laughing. He said, Jimmy got me this fucking gel where I put in my hair. I tried washing it out 3 times. I can't get it out of my hair. So we end up having dinner. At the end of the dinner, we hang out with the girls. Paulie goes his way. I go my way. We get lucky that night, I guess. And I meet him at the end of the night. And he says, Jimmy, this fucking stuff won't come out of my hair. And he keeps on trying to wash it out. He had the gel in his hair for about 6, 7 days. It wouldn't come out. Every day he was on the corner with his hair slide down. I mean, it was a funny story. And looking back, it was a funny moment. So I wanted to share that with you. But I used to stand on the corner when I was with Paulie G, and we would stand on the corner. Paulie G would just give me a shot. I would give him a shot, bang, and that's how we were. We were friendly like that. We would just hang on the corner and just tap each other, and I would tap him out of nowhere and he would tap me. But that's a Paulie G story I wanted to share with you. It was a nice time looking back, and the memories I have, I'll have them forever. And I talk about him because I want to keep him alive. That's the reason why I talk about him. And I don't care about these people saying, Paulie G. Yeah, that's right. Paulie G was a dear friend of mine. And you know what? He went out, terrible way, but I'm always going to remember him, and I'll always keep his name alive. So I hope you all enjoyed that short story I share with you. Now, let me give a shout out to everybody out there. I see Joe Antonora's in the chat. Joe Antonora, long time, haven't spoke to you. Joe Antonora is a guy that lived on Bath Avenue. He grew up with my brother. He grew up with me. He knows a couple of the stories back then. I see Dormery. Hi, Dormery. How are you? Steven Sanchez. Princess Mish. Rest in peace. Thank you. Brad R. What's up, Brad R? Boston J, my guy. Love you. Love you, Boston J. Great guy. Crystal Ward. Hi, Crystal. Lee E. from South Louisiana. So we still going to have our Sunday get-together. Yes, tomorrow I will be going live at 4 p.m. Jimmy, what's your favorite book? That's a good question. I would say maybe the Bible. The Bible is probably the best book out there to read. So that would probably be my favorite book. Dean Parsons, to write, stick up for your bro, Jimmy. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Let me just put them up there. Jonathan Steele, did Paulie G ever do any time? Paulie G did do time. He actually did weekends. What happened was him and Fabrizio both got pinched on Bay 23rd and Bath. They were hanging out. Back in the day, you had anti-crime. They were undercovers. They just pulled up. When they pulled up, Paulie G, Fabrizio both had pistols. They jetted. They slung their pistols. They found the pistols. And Al Roney was always good for a good plea deal. And Al Roney ends up getting them weekends in Rikers Island. So every weekend, they had to go to Rikers Island. They don't do that no more. But back in the day, you could do weekends on Rikers Island. But yes, he did a little time. And Jimmy, do you remember the Kings Highway Boys? Of course. Kings Highway Boys, Avenue X Boys, Avenue U Boys. All over. Back in the day, everyone had their own crew. Miss Can't Be Wrong. Hi, how are you? Happy Saturday. I hope everything's good with you. Who else we got? What are the colored badges next to some people's names? Those badges are, they actually subscribe to my Patreon channel. And those badges are like how many months they subscribed. Like, for example, certain colors, you are a Patreon member for maybe 2-3 months, maybe 6 months, maybe a month. That's what those colors are. So if you subscribe for 1 month, you probably have an orange one. If you're a member for 2 months, they change colors. Bobby Heroin. Hey, morning, Jimmy. How are you? Mike Wall. Jimmy, did you like the movie The Warriors? Of course. Back in the day, The Warriors was great. I love The Warriors. Coney Island. Jesse Roth. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Jesse Roth. How are you? I hope everything's good with you. Jennifer Ledette. Happy Saturday, Jimmy. Happy Saturday to you. I hope everything's good with you. Let's see. Mike Canale. Jimmy, do you remember Michael DeRosa and Messi Marvin? Come on. do I remember Michael DeRosa and Messy Marvin. Michael DeRosa, I knew very well. He was from 14th Avenue. Messy Marvin, I knew very well. Mike DeRosa, he was around the Lucchese people. He was around Jimmy Froggy. And what happened was after I shot the kid Leo in Sulaco on 13th Avenue, I actually ran to Mike DeRosa's house back in the day. And that's a true story. And when I got there, I called Paulie G. Paulie G picked me up. But that's a very long time ago. But yes, I do know the DeRosas. Brad R. That was a funny ass story. You should have cut his hair, Jimmy. You know what? But that was the next step. He was going to get a shaved head. But he just kept on, his mother and sister, I guess, just kept on cleaning his hair, washing his hair. But it was funny because after that, he never trusted me as far as going to the store for him and getting him anything. I got him the wrong hair gel. But it's a funny story. Angelo Bonsignori. Jimmy, do you remember Frankie Bones music? Of course, absolutely. Lee E. from South Louisiana. Hit the button for Jimmy, especially surprising us on a Saturday live. Like I said, guys, I just wanted to come in. We got 172 people in the chat. I wanted to say hello, wish everyone a happy Saturday, give you a quick Paulie Galino story. Now, look, I'm looking back on my life every day. And, there's a lot of sadness to my life. And it's something I live with every day. For instance, growing up as a kid, this is a life I really didn't ask for. I didn't want it, but because of the environment I grew up in, Bath Avenue, Bay 16th, on the corner, Sparrows Club, Frank DeChico's Club, okay, clubs all over the place. Then you got not only social clubs, then you got guys in the neighborhoods that they're killing people, they're killing other people, and this is a life you learn, okay? It's not a life you want. It's like a part of survival. This is what you have to do in that life to survive. And, you can't be weak. And that's exactly what happened with the Bath Avenue crew. After one of ours was murdered, then we formed a crew and we said, you know what? Let them try to do this again to us. And you know what? Some of our friends were murdered. We murdered a couple people back. Unfortunately, Chris Paciello gives me a score to do. And I did a couple scores with him before that were very well planned out and done. And a woman passes away. It's something I have to live with. She gets killed. Tommy Reynolds shoots her by accident. And I say accident because it was an accident. This is a known fact. And anyone that wasn't there, like I said, 3 people that were there came forward and told the truth. And Tommy Reynolds copped out to it, took a plea. And, I know Tommy Reynolds changed his life and he's doing some time. And one day he'll get out and I'm sure, he'll tell his story. But I do wish him the best of luck. I know he got a break recently, about 5 years off, which is 5 years is a big time, And I wish him the best. I really do. I did time before. I know how it is doing time. I know how it is losing people in your life. And it's not it's not an easy thing. As I was doing time, I lost my father. I lost my grandmother. They killed Paulie Galino. A lot of events happen. Who's struggling? Lisa Montellano, Barbara. Did they ever have girl gangs? Like if another girl gave you or other problems, did you have a girl clique to handle it? You know what? There was a couple girls in the neighborhood that were tough back in the day. I'm not even going to mention them because I don't want to give them any clout and stuff like that. But yes, if we had a problem with a girl, But I'm going to tell you something. You know what? Some of my friends back in the day, actually, if a girl acted like a guy, some girls would get treated like a guy. I mean, there was a lot of guys in the neighborhood that hit girls, and that's how it was back then, you know. But I'm sure they picked and choose who they hit. But that's how it was back then. My neighborhood was vicious, and the guys in the neighborhood, they were vicious too. Ray Ray the Road Dog, we love you, Zio. Thank you, Ray Ray. I love you too, and I love those kids. And you know what? We have to get together, and hopefully we could raise some money for those kids. Maybe we could give them a class trip or something, because I know the school year is almost over, and maybe we could raise some money. Maybe they could go to some kind of amusement park or something. You know, everyone, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you didn't subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. The more people, the merrier. And like I said, I'm here for you too. If you have a business that you want to advertise, let me know. My email is therealjimmycalandra@gmail.com. You can reach out to me, and I will help you any way I can. Roderick Molina, all a girl has to do is go to one of the guys from the neighborhood. Absolutely. Yes. Jennifer Ledette, Jimmy, saw a YouTuber, Convict Inc., last night, and he had a story about Tommy Reynolds and the time he spent with him, and talked about the Bath Avenue crew and about the accidental murder of that woman. Well, I could tell you this, you know what? I'm sure Tommy Reynolds didn't tell the story to him. Now, I've been in prison before. I did close to 14 years of my life, okay? And I could tell you something about prison. A lot of people say they're so tight with other people, and it's not really that way, because when people come to prison, first of all, you can't just trust anybody, and you can't just put anyone in your corner, because you have to screen that person that comes into prison. They have to have paperwork. And to become tight and to change phone numbers or addresses with people, you don't just change them with anybody. You have to change them with someone that you trust with your life, and someone that's 100%. I don't know this guy, Convict Inc. Maybe he knows Tommy pretty good. I don't know. I know Tommy's in touch with a few people that he writes. One of them, I think, is the kid from the Razor Wire, Chad. I know Chad is a really good dude. Convict Inc., I don't know. He reached out to me a couple of times. I think I sent him an email back. We never got to bunk heads or chop it up or talk about nothing. But Convict Inc. cannot tell me any story of a crime that I'm at the scene of. So, you know, you could tell your stories about your life. I have to tell my stories about my life. And if Tommy Reynolds comes home, when he does, he could tell his stories about his life. You know, no one else could tell my story. I'm the truth to my story. I tell the truth to my stories. And when Tommy Reynolds comes home, I'm sure he'll tell you the same thing. I don't lie about nothing. I don't need to lie. And I never pulled the trigger and killed somebody. And that's one thing. Another thing I don't lie about. You know, I shot the kid Leo in Sulaco, maybe stabbed the kid, hit a kid with a baseball bat before, did what I did in my life. But some of my friends were a lot more ruthless than me. I was more of the guy to have a good time guy. And that's what I was. If you hung out with me, you had a nice time. And I made all my friends laugh. Jesse wrote, Jimmy, I just want to tell you, it was very brave of you to turn your life around. I'm sure others may feel differently, but it takes a bigger man to change, to judge those that day. Well, thank you so much, Jesse. I really appreciate that. The kind words mean a lot to me. They really do. And thank you. Jennifer Ledette, only saw him a couple of times, wanted to pass it along. You are so right, Jimmy. God bless you. Of course, absolutely. Listen, I can't tell your story. You have to tell your story. I can only tell my story. Anything that I did in my life, I can tell you. People know who I am. You know, my mom, for instance, I love talking about her. You know why? She was a God-loving person. And all my friends knew my mother. They knew who she was, and all of them would tell you how much she loved Jesus and she loved God, and she installed that into me. And people say, you know what, Jimmy, you came forward because the woman was murdered, and the double homicide I was involved in with Tommy Reynolds, and the conspiracy to kill Vincent Bickelman. No, I'm going to tell you why I came forward. You know why? Because after doing 6 years in prison, okay, I kept my mouth shut. I didn't say nothing. And if I came forward that time when I first got arrested, I wouldn't have did 1 day in jail. And you know what? I could have took down a big indictment. But you know what? It wasn't in me. But as I'm sitting in prison and I'm growing, I'm meeting all these people, and I'm seeing these men that I never ever gonna see daylight again in life. Okay? They're never ever gonna see daylight again in life. What I do is I say, you know what? This is not a life I want for myself. So I hit the street. 11 months later, I'm back in jail in MCC, and I'm on an indictment, okay, with 7 murders, okay? And my family, they tell me, Jimmy, is this true what happened? And I say, you know what? I'm ashamed to even talk about it. And I say, yes, this is true. This is all true, okay? So in order for me to do the right thing, the only thing I can do was to come forward and to speak the truth. And that's what I did. I spoke the truth. And when I came forward, I told the prosecutor, I said, you know what? I'm not going to lie to you, and I'm not going to lie for you. And I got 8 years for my cooperation, okay? I did the 8 years. I didn't cry about it. And I did my time. I paid my price. It's something I have to live with the rest of my life. Brad, I'm ashamed of some of the violence I was in. Coming here, listening to Jimmy helps me deal with it. It was when God first helped me, it was over for me. Well, Brad, you know what? Listen, we live, we learn, and we move on. We got to go forward. Joe Antonora. Now, Joe Antonora is someone from the neighborhood that knew my mom. He knew my brother. He knew me. Actually, he knows a lot of my family. Your mom was the best. She saved me a few times. The best save is when she saved me from Joey Pizza, chased me down Beth Avenue in his Volvo. And you know what? I remember that, Joe Pizza. When my mother would intervene and my mother told Joe Pizza, no, you can't touch these kids. And I think she went into the club and told Sparrow something. But Joe Pizza was a dangerous guy. We were scared to death of Joe Pizza. One day, me and John Paulie were having a fist fight in the hallway next door from Joe Pizza's Pizzeria, and he grabs both of our heads and he bunks them together, bang. And we were like in a daze. We were like, holy shit. But we were scared to death of Joe Pizza because Joe Pizza was a fucking nut job. He really was a maniac. Let's see some other comments. Paul Sedano, you confused, you confessed to how many murders, with all respect. The stuff I was involved in a double homicide with Joey Calco, Tommy Reynolds. The kid Willie was in the car. That's 2 murders. The woman who was shot, Judy Shemtuff. Okay, that's 3 murders. Okay, and the conspiracy to kill Vincent Bickelman. That's what I took my pleas to. 3 murders and the conspiracy to kill Vincent Bickelman. Frank Marcia. Jimmy, anyone who thinks prison is a joke is nuts. I know. I am a retired CO, and in the time I did that job, I have seen young guys and older guys who will never see the outside again. It's no joke. And you know what? That's what I tell people. You know, people think, prison. People talk about prison like, wait, like you're joining the Marines and you're going to fight for the country. You know, these people in prison, they're not joining the Marines. They're not fighting for my freedom or your freedom. They got caught for doing something. They got caught committing a crime. You know, I mean, some people do get caught up. You know what I mean? Maybe some people are on drugs. Some people take a chance And you know what? They see an opportunity. They want to make a couple dollars. But listen, there's nothing nice about prison. You have some good people in prison. Don't get me wrong. But the majority of people in prison are not good people. Okay, you have murderers in there. You have rapists in there. Okay, they're not good people. Some people deserve to be in prison. And you know what? I'll say this again. You know, I was watching a show the other day, and this guy said, "Free Tommy Karate." Okay, now I got to tell you, look, I know Tommy Karate. Tommy Karate did a lot of damage out there. Okay, he killed a lot of people, chopping people up. Okay, he was a wise guy with the Bonanno crime family. And his MO was taking his clothes off, okay, putting a body in a tub, okay, and chopping that person up. Now, to me, I think that's humiliating to kill anybody that way, okay? I mean, God forbid, if my life is in danger, you know what? I have no problem pulling a trigger, killing somebody if someone's looking to hurt me or someone I love. But when you go to the next level and you start chopping someone up, okay, and putting them in trash bags, in all honesty, that's evil, okay? That's something that I do not agree with whatsoever, okay? You got some classy people out there back in the day with the mob, but the mob has turned to garbage cans. And Tommy Dage is going to be here, okay, Monday, 7 p.m., and we're going to talk about the old school mob, and we're going to talk about the new school mob, okay? Back then, you had trust, you had respect, you had honor, you had loyalty, and you know what? They had a structure, and there was rules. Today, all that is out the door, okay? To get straightened out today, to become a made guy today, what do you need it for? If you have your own money, you know what? Go open up a business. You don't need to pay anybody no money. You don't need to be accepted into an organization. Be accepted into an organization for what? Kidding me? I'll tell you the truth. I'd love to be alone. Kidding me? I have certain friends that I hang around, but my alone time, I love my alone time because I can't be disappointed. People can't disappoint me no more. I've been very disappointed in my life by a lot of people. And I'm sure you people have the same experience of other people disappointing you. I'm not looking to be disappointed no more. Anyone that I put in my circle, that person has to be 100%. Okay. I screen that person. I want to make sure I know that person, who that person is. Okay. I'm too old and been through the gutter and back to have people that are not good people around me. I can't have that. I have to have all good people around me. And I wish the same for every one of you all. Live and let live. I see you. Tommy Dage, yes, he will be back Monday at 7 p.m. We're going to be talking about the old mob compared to the new mob. Now, I think about the mob, and there's some conversations I had where let's go back to the Gambino crime family, okay? When Mangano was the boss, okay? Where Albert Anastasia kills Mangano, Albert Anastasia kills the brother, and then eventually Albert Anastasia gets killed by Carlo Gambino. Let's think about the treachery into this mob life. Okay, let's talk about it. So, and then Carlo Gambino gets together with Lucky Luciano. They set up Vito Genovese, and they put him away for maybe 10 years, 15 years for some bombagna, some dope. Let's talk about Joe Messina, okay? Joe Messina wearing a wire on Vinny Gorgeous. Treachery, okay? It's all treachery. Let's talk about when Roy DeMeo has to get killed, okay? Paul Castellano reaches out to Frankie DeChico. He gives the hit to Frankie DeChico. Frankie DeChico gives the hit to the two Gemini twins, okay? Joey Testa, Anthony Senta, okay? They end up killing Roy DeMeo. They get straightened out in another family, the Lucchese's, okay? Then eventually Frankie DeChico gets blown up. Then they kill Paul Castellano. Like all this shit, the treachery in the mob. Who the fuck would want to be? Like you burn a saint in your hand and wait. And now you say, you're my brother? I mean, you're not my brother because you burnt the saint in your hand, and then you got to take this crime family over your own family. That's not me. Back in the day, I looked up to those people, but no, that's not me. I don't look up to those people. I'm 52 years old. My purpose in life now is to watch my kids grow, teach them right from wrong, and help them along the way and take care of myself. I'm hoping I can live a little of my life, enjoy some of my life. But let's push up a couple more. Carlos, Jimmy, much love from Denver. Thank you, Carlos. Much love from New York City, baby. Right back at you. If you didn't subscribe to my channel, please subscribe. Who else we got out here? Johan Hamins. Salute. Love this channel. Thank you. Love you. Frank Marcia. I think Tommy Dades knows more about organized crime than anyone who ever worked for the NYPD. Yes, Tommy Dades is an encyclopedia for organized crime. And he'll be on here Monday, 7 p.m. So everyone tune in. I'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. And on Monday, 7 p.m., we'll have Tommy Dades on here. We're going to have some people coming on. Thursday, I got Joe Murray, a defense attorney. Great guy. We'll talk about some law. Let me give a shout out to Joe Pagano. What's up, Joe? Love the channel. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. Subscribe, baby. If you didn't subscribe, subscribe. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Joe Antonora. We got to catch up. I moved not in the same spot. Okay, good. Yeah, definitely. Joe, I would love to have you come on the show. Let people get to know you, talk a little, talk about the old neighborhood. If you look, if that's something you would like to do, just reach out. Boston J. Jimmy, that's why people need to understand our brotherhood and friendship and love for each other wasn't built overnight. It took years to get where we're at, and I'll continue to grow. Of course, Jeff. Boston J, you're my guy. You're always good with me. You know that. Now, yesterday I did a video with my friend Chris. I opened up some baseball cards, which I love collecting baseball cards. That's like my fun thing to do. I bought 3 boxes of baseball cards yesterday. I bought let me get them. Hold on. Stay there. So I bought these NFL Football 1991 Upper Deck. This one I didn't open yet. This one's sealed. Maybe I'll open it now. Then I bought Leaf Set Baseball 1992 edition. I got some good cards in here. And then what I do is this is the one I opened yesterday with my friend Chris. Baseball. This is I think a 91 set. But what I have is, you know what? Since I'm on here with you guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up this. I'm gonna open up this one. Now this is a football one. I think you got Jerry Rice in here, his rookie. Let's see. We'll do a little. We'll open up a couple of decks together. I'm saying this is pretty cool. I love doing this stuff. So we got NFL Football 1991. Let's see what we got. So these are the cards. This is what it looks like. Let's see. I'll open up a couple. I'll share them with you. Let's see if we get anything special. Gerard, I see you. Let's see. I think in this box you have. Okay, here's a rookie. There's a rookie right there. Let me see who else. Now, I love cards. I loved cards when I was a kid. Look at this card. Wow. Beautiful. Dan Marino. Dan Marino. Love Dan Marino. And this box is Brett Favre's rookie. His rookie's in this box. So maybe I'll grab a rookie. Let's see. Okay, I got another rookie here. Who we got? A season leader. Nick Lowry. Let's see, I think I got something over here. Here's a rookie, Randall Hill. Let me see. Let's see. We'll rip these packs open quick. I don't want to bore you with this stuff. Let's see. Thurman Thomas. But anyway. Yeah, but this is what I do. I love opening up these cards. I mean, I have fun doing this. And this is my hobby. That's my hobby. What I do is I collect cards. I have boxes and boxes of baseball cards. I actually have to go through it. I'm going to be doing something with Boston J. What we're going to do is we're going to start sending out our cards and get them graded. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create some kind of our own little account where we sell baseball cards. If people are interested, we could trade baseball cards and things like that. I mean, I think it's fun. Even yesterday when I went into the baseball card store, there's a whole bunch of kids over there, maybe 5 or 6 kids, and they were buying boxes of the cards just like I was buying boxes of cards. Now, the only bad thing about the cards today is that, you know, they made so many of them. Like today, they make less cards than what they did years ago. But it's a fun hobby. If you guys are interested in doing it, you know what? Buy a box of baseball cards. You might get lucky. But I spent $110 yesterday on 3 boxes of cards. I pulled out a couple cards, maybe 3 Ken Griffey Jr. cards. I think they were worth $80 a piece. Gary Sheffield, Randy Johnson, a whole bunch of them I pulled out. But I got my money back. All I have to do is grade them. I put them in plastic. And you know what? I save them forever. And they never lose their value. So, you know what? Eventually somebody will buy them. So let's see what else is going on in the chat. Live and let live. Joe Antonoro, you okay? Okay. We haven't seen Joe in a long time. Thanks for the story. Jimmy had me on the floor laughing. Yes. That was a funny one. You know, there's a lot of funny stories of, you know, growing up with my friends, a lot of things we did, stupid things. You made your money back quick with those boxes. Oh, absolutely. That's a good hobby investment all in one. My hobby is collecting silver. Hobby investment. Well, you know what? That's a great hobby too, collecting silver. It might be a little more expensive, that hobby. You know, collect the silver, you melt it down, and then create some silver bars. Anthony Kamaj, what's up? What's up, baby? How's everything? I hope everything's good with you. How's the kids? How's the job? I hope you're holding up. Stay strong. Stay well. My man, we appreciate you. Jimmy C. Thank you to Greek. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. Yeah, I work for the hospital, live and I live. I'm a nurse's assistant, Mercy Department. Let's see what else we got over here. Frank Marcia. Jimmy, Gary Sheffield, and Dwight Gooden are from Tampa, Florida, played ball in Belmont Heights. Gary Sheffield's great. You know, Doc Gooden, we know he had a drug problem. You know, I think he was a great ball player, a great pitcher. But, you know, these are the things. that we do for fun. Whatever it is that keeps you straight, stick with it. Absolutely. Gunsmoke the Don. What's up, baby? I hope everything's good with you. Hit the like button, everybody. Everybody hit that like button, will you? Thank you. Oh, wow, Joe, it's awesome. God bless. Let's see what else we got over here. Jimmy, what about the good food on Bath Avenue back then? Italian deli or Wawa Chinese pink pizza. Well, there's a lot of good food in New York, I can tell you that. Jimmy, have you seen Gravesend yet? The TV show. You know what? I think the first series, maybe I might have watched it. I really don't watch it like Gravesend too much. I'm not a William, what's his face fan. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like in order to, I didn't watch the series. Look, you got some good actors in there. I'm not gonna knock his show. I think William DeMayo. I love how he just keeps on going. He don't stop. That's what I like about William DeMayo. He's I think he's producer, directing his Gravesend, and so I give him that credit. He just keeps on going, and he gets the job done. And he follows his dream. So that's what I like about the kid William DeMayo. As an actor, I'm not crazy about him as an actor, but as a person and him following his dream and keep on doing his things, yes, I respect him. Absolutely. Gerard, I like to draw also. I'm not good. I paint some when I'm in the mood. Jesse Roth, back in the late 80s and early 90s, is girls would stress test hairspray. If our mole bangs withstood a night of roller skating, it was a good product. Long live Aquanet. Yes, I remember that. And the back in the day, the hairspray, you spray it and it would go on fire. Back in the day. But you talk about the skating rinks back in the day. Those were great times. The Frank DeChico takeout could be suspicious. Well, look, I have a lot of conversations about Frankie DeChico. You know what? I had a conversation with Frankie Lino one time, and Frankie Lino was a captain with the Bananos, and he said, till this day, he said he don't know why Frankie DeChico set up Paul Castellano. Like Frankie DeChico had a great position. He was a captain. If you look at the photos, Frankie DeChico is in the photos with Paul Castellano, Joe Butch, Jimmy Fiella, Jimmy Brown, a few other guys. But why did Frankie DeChico do it? I guess because, in all honesty, Frankie DeChico could have turned around and he could have went back and told Paul Castellano what was going to happen. And they could have wiped out John Gotti's whole crew. We have maybe six to 10 guys. He could have wiped them all out within 2 days. Okay. But, Frankie DeChico, he was a part of it. He wanted to be a part of taking out Paul Castellano. A lot of people didn't like Paul Castellano. He didn't make a lot of people earn. These guys were selling drugs. Paul Castellano was living in this big house. He was doing very well. Guys on the street were starving, and guys were congregating against Paul Castellano. And listen, you know what? They did what they did, and everything else is history. But if Frankie DeChico would have been the boss, I think the Gambino family would have been in good shape. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? It turned out the way it turned out. Can't take nothing back. Jimmy, what kind of car was the first kind of car you stole? The first car I stole, it was probably a Ford. The Fords were very easy to steal back then. What you do is you crack the steering column, you crack it, because they used to lock them, remember? You just, boom, you crack it. Then you crack the steering column with a screwdriver. In the Fords, they have this little device Okay, you push it up, and the car starts to go, yeah, and the car starts, and that's it. And you just drive away. The Fords were the easiest cars to steal back then. This can't be wrong. War. I was so embarrassed. I called my mother to come get me. I told her I was sick, though. I don't know what you're saying. What's your highest bowling score? I think my highest was 220. Actually, you know what? I like to bowl. I went bowling with my kids, I think maybe 2 months ago. My highest bowling score, I'm not sure, but I do pretty good. Not a pro, but I'll hang with you for sure. John McKelvey. Jimmy, who do you like in the Preakness? Can that Philly get the job done for Wayne Lucas? I'll tell you the truth. You know what? I have not been up to date. Someone asked me this question earlier in the day. They text me, who do I like? And I don't know. I haven't been up to date with none of this. 220 is real good. Jimmy, are you okay with Tommy coming out? Concerns? No, I'm not concerned whatsoever. Not at all. Not concerned whatsoever. I hope Tommy gets out. I hope he lives a good life. And I'm not concerned of anyone getting out. I'm a man. If I feel threatened, then there will be, whatever has to be done will be done. But I'm not worried about Tommy. I think Tommy wants to get out. I think he wants to do the right thing, put certain things behind him, try to catch up on his life with people who care about him. And he's still got a lot more time to do. Maybe he'll catch another break in the course of him doing his time. But I think Reynolds is he's a God-loving person now. I heard, and I wish him the best. I really do. That's all I can say. Roderick Molina, Jimmy, remember the blackout in '77, Son of Sam? Of course. I remember that blackout my grandmother was living on Stillwell Avenue and Avenue T. And my father had a red van at that time. And when the lights went out, my father had his headlights on. And he would park on the sidewalk with his headlights on all night. And we'd be standing out all night with chairs in front of my grandmother's house. And when that happened, people were robbing stores left and right in 1977. I was 8 years old back then, but I remember that blackout. All right, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop a link quick, okay? I'm not going to stay on too much longer. I'm going to drop a link. If anyone wants to come on, okay, come on, say hi. I dropped the link. Robert Eric. Jimmy, salute from Suffolk County, Long Island. Salute. Let's see, Pazzo. Pazzo, what's up, baby? How's everything? Step back and look at the changes you've made, Jimmy. You're doing really good. You've completely changed. Jimmy, it's not easy doing what you did. It makes me want to make that complete change as well. Well, Pazzo, I know you could do it. Put your mind to it. You could do it. I know you can. Son of Sam had everyone scared. He did. Every time I left the house, my mother would say, be careful. The Son of Sam's out there. Look for the monkeypox. The new scare tactic has arrived. Well, yeah, I did see that monkeypox, and that monkeypox is like crazy, like scary, ugly. So that's definitely some scary stuff. Let's see. Jimmy, what was Paulie G's brothers like? Paulie G had one brother. He was a legitimate kid. His name was John, like my brother, John. And he was a good kid. He worked. Paulie G came from a good family. Everybody worked. And unfortunately for Paulie G, him too started looking up to Tommy Karate. And, when you start doing things, you start killing people, you start thinking you're invincible. And, but you never think that your own friends are going to kill you, and he opened up the door to the people that was going to kill him. He thought they were his friends, but they weren't his friends. Vincent Guzzo. Jimmy, I used to watch you in peace. Now my wife is horning into my space because she has fallen in love with you. Will you say hello to her? Her name is Wilma. Thanks. Hi, Wilma. How are you? Thanks for falling in love with me. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it. But take care of Vincent. Vincent's a good guy. And like I said, thank you for watching. And I'm wishing you a great weekend. Wilma, take care of Vincent. Thank you. Who else we got over here? Okay, let me see who this is. Let me see who this guy is. What's up, Paul?
Hey, Jimmy, how you doing?
How's everything?
Good, man. I'm from Chicago. How you doing?
Good. What part of Chicago?
Northwest side of Chicago, Irvin and Pulaski.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah, Jimmy.
Yeah, you might have to shut the TV because I hear an echo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, around Irvin and Pulaski.
Oh, good. So tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm 52 years old, Jimmy, and I got hit by a semi when I was 18, so I'm kind of handicapped. But yeah, man, I'm just getting by. I ain't got much to say other than keep it going, Jimmy. I'm proud of you. I've been with you from the beginning, and I'm a member, and I'll be keeping with you, Jimmy. Stay strong.
Hey, you know what you do? Go to my email, therealjimmycalandra@gmail.com. Okay, send me a message and let me send you a T-shirt. Okay.
All right, Jimmy, for sure.
All right. Thank you for watching, Paul. You take care of yourself.
All right, Jimmy. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Let me see. Roderick Molina.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hey, how's everything?
Everything is kicking ass.
What are you doing? Are you working out today?
No, I'm just hanging out, man. Hanging out at home.
How's Miami?
Miami's kicking ass, bro. A little rainy today, but it's a rainy season, but it's all right. Better than cold.
Yeah, you know what? I told you, I got a friend of mine, Tony SoFlo. He has a channel. He's a content creator. He's out of Miami too.
I've been checking him out.
Yeah, check out his channel. You know what? And I don't know, just say hello. Let him know you're out there too.
Yeah, for sure. He's funny.
Yeah, he's funny. And you know what? I'm going to be coming out to Miami, hopefully sometime this year. And when I do, I'll probably meet up with him. And you know what? Maybe we'll get together. We'll have a dinner or something.
Yeah, for sure. Probably want to come in the winter. It's hot as hell here in the next couple of months.
Well, you know what? I like the hot weather.
I mean, really sticky hot. Best time of year to come is like November, December, if you can. Or even January.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. You got to come when you come.
No, absolutely.
Either way, we'll have a great time. Take it to Joe's Stone Crab or South Beach over there.
No, absolutely. Look, I want to come out there because, you know what? I know it's a party city, and I haven't had a good time in a while. And you know what? Tony SoFlo's out there. You're out there. So, I got some good friends out there.
Yeah, we'll show you a good time at least. Tony seems like a good guy too, and it looks like he knows the town pretty good too. So there's a lot of fun out there.
Yeah, absolutely. But listen, hey, thanks for dropping by.
Hey, I sent you an email, but I never got an answer.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, check it out. Send you some pics too.
When'd you send it?
Like Thursday.
Okay, I gotta check it.
All right, no problem.
Absolutely. Well, listen, hey, have a great day.
All right, Mike, buddy.
I see that.
You got to get on there with him. That'd be great.
Oh, I would love to.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, I would love to get on there with him.
Good talking to you, Jimmy. Love you.
Hey, if you got a connection where I could get on there with him, let me know.
I chatted with him a few times online, but I don't know him like that.
Yeah.
I wish.
All right, Roderick, you take care.
All right, partner.
All right, bye-bye.
Be good.
Another good guy. Let me also give a shout out to Tony Marie. The beautiful Tony Marie. Let me give her a shout out. I see her in the chat. Haven't spoke to her in a while. Let's see. The Paciello brothers are from Borough Park. They were known by their German last name. You know, Chris is doing very well out there in Miami. God bless him. I wish him the best. Jimmy, make sure you get a Cuban sandwich down in Miami. That would be a good fight. Rocky Marciano versus Mike Tyson. Thomas DeMuro. Jimmy, does the name Charlie Bones ring a bell? He was a close friend of Papa. Let me know. Sounds familiar. Where's Tony Marie? There she is. Tony Marie Russo. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Tony Marie, how's everything? Mike Cadella. Mike Cadella. What's up, Mike? Looking sharp. Thanks, Mike. Hopefully I get to that Cadella Academy soon. And we could do a couple arm bars or something. But we got to film that for sure. Jim, I used to work at a Millennium Gym at Bath Avenue. Tony Marie's giving a shout out to somebody. What's up from Canada? Randy Rhodes, what's up? How's everything? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. My PA ran a dealership downtown Chicago back in the 50s. The union tried to blow him up. All right, guys. Well, look, thank you all for showing up. It's 4 o'clock. Let me get my daughter ready. Thank you, Jimmy. I bet we can make a lot of money together. John Doe. Oh, that'd be nice. The real Jimmy Calandra at gmail.com. If you're a legitimate guy and you know a way we can build revenue or get into some kind of even pizza business. I want to get into the pizza business so bad. I want to open up a pizzeria, and hopefully that will happen someday. But anyone out there that wants to invest in something, you know what, reach out to me. I love to do something. Jimmy, tell us how to become Patreon supporters. Well, the Patreon supporters is basically what you do is you join my Patreon, and I think it's like $4.99 a month. It's just supporting me, and you know, you get some perks along the way. You have access to me. You know, in the chats, I give shout outs. Also, you get discounts on merchandise. And there's even a bigger one where if you join that one, you get to have dinner with me. And I will show you around my old stomping grounds. I'll give you a tour of the neighborhood, a couple things that happen in our lives that are meaningful, where the old timers, social clubs used to be, where I used to live, and things like that. So that's my Patreon channel. But if you join, I appreciate it. To Princess Mish, thank you for asking. I hope everything's good with you and your family. I see you all the time on my channel. Thank you for coming. I would like to help you educate young people. Retired CEO, New York City. Ralph Esposito. The real Jimmy Calandra at gmail.com. I would love to you know, help young kids, educate young kids about the streets, about drugs, about making the wrong mistake can cost you your freedom for the rest of your life. This is what I'm here for. If you have ideas, reach out to me. Jimmy Calandra, the real Jimmy Calandra at gmail.com. Shinebox, hey Jimmy, how is it possible that the 62nd precinct was located on Bath Avenue and it was filled with organized crime being committed in the daylight? Very interesting. Well, you know what? That's the thing. The 6-2, that was that was also a corrupt precinct back then. I had some corrupt guys in there. There was one cop in there, Frank the cop. He used to walk the beat down Bath Avenue, and he would come to my building, and he would sit down with everybody, and he would talk to all of us. Well, you had some good cops back then, but they had some bad cops too. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, Jimmy. You too, Jimmy. Thank you. Good night, Jimmy. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, bud. See you tomorrow. Anthony Santoro, you too. Thank you for showing up. Who was the most fair between Tommy Karate, Roy DeMeo, and Greg Scarpa? Well, I'm going to tell you, I think they were all fair. Greg Scarpa was a sick guy. Roy DeMeo was a scary guy. Tommy Karate was a scary guy. I think they all had their scariness to them. Tony, you are so beautiful. If you were a disease, everyone would have cancer. You hear that, Tony Marie? That's a funny one, ain't it? But yes, she is. Jimmy the 75 in East New York was so corrupt. Mike Dow and his crew. Right, thanks for the story, Jimmy. Good one. Well, to all you people out there, thanks for showing up. I'm going to make this short. I'm on an hour. Listen, I love you guys. You guys are the best. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Listen, be kind to others. Keep God first in your life. He will change your life. He will transform your life. And just be kind to others, man. Seriously. Thanks for showing up. I'll see you tomorrow at 4 o'clock. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.
The streets will never make you grow. It's not a seed. It's a gutter. There's no happy endings in this life. So this is my message to you. The streets will never love you back.